Hi, everybody. It's Tanya on the town. You are watching. And thank you so much for coming back with us another week. We appreciate you. So this week, we have a guest. He is a writer, director from London. He has worked on a number of British independent Bollywood short films. And Zaara, hopefully I'm saying it correct, is his first short film, which is currently being played worldwide at various festivals. And in the end, we'll tell you where you can see it once it releases. He is currently writing his first feature-length screenplay. Please welcome writer, director Hassan Raza. Hello, Hassan.
Hi, Tanya. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being our guest. We really appreciate you. Zaara, am I saying it correct first?
Yeah, Zaara. Really.
Zaara. Okay. Good. So, I was only able to grasp from what I saw, but the young lady, it seems she lives a sheltered life, was what was in the bio part, and so it's very interesting because she wants to be a filmmaker, right? And she's learning or something to this nature, and there's things that make it more complicated for her. Now, what is it? When you made this film, what did you have in mind as far as sharing the story with the world?
Well, basically, like I was actually working on another film altogether. I was writing another feature-length screenplay, and basically, I had seen these movies. One is a French movie, very famous, called Amélie. I'm not sure.
Yes, I love that movie.
Amélie, I like absolutely loved it. And there's another Polish film called Ida or Ida. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that was a film directed by Paweł Pawlowski, and that won the best for an Oscar, I think 4 or 5 years ago. Wow. And like these two films literally just like stuck to me like a germ. Like I just could not like basically, like about this having this like female lead and her story. And I was and like Erin Brockovich was also like a bit of a influence, and also the Jennifer Lawrence film Joy.
Yes.
That was also a bit of an influence. So like I just could not like basically like get rid of that germ that I had, and I had to like put that other screenplay aside. And I was like, I got to make something along these lines, and hence that was like the inception of Zaara, basically.
Well, I think it's even more interesting, and especially in these times, because you kind of empower her as a woman, right? And I'm just assuming because she had the hijab, I say right on her head, that she might be a Muslim woman. So you've empowered her as a young woman, but also as a woman. And I can't wait to see the end of the film to see what happens. But I know the family always plays a dynamic in every culture, right? So did you think of that when you came up with this? Like, this is a good way to show from this angle, or it just worked out that way?
I think it. Well, first of all, that thing is called the hijab. For anybody that would like to know, and so basically, I wasn't really like thinking of it in terms of empowerment or any such thing. I was really just going at it from a perspective of narrative and what would make the most interesting story. And I tried to stay as truthful to the character and her journey, rather than trying to like push a certain narrative forward to make her look a certain way or something. I just tried to be as truthful to life as I possibly could be.
Okay. Now, what is can you tell us just a little bit of the plot, just a pinch?
Yeah, sure. So basically, she's trying to become a filmmaker, and she's like quite young and naive, and she's a bit of a dreamer. And so basically, what happens is that she's been like doing a lot of this like without her family's knowledge. She's like really artistic and creative, and so whatever money she earns and stuff, she will like put it into her films and stuff like that, or her art collection, and whatnot. So and basically she's been taking out loans and stuff from banks, like small credit card loans, overdraft, and she gets into a bit of trouble. And it's basically like the story really is then the drama that ensues because of that within the family, the repercussions for her, the repercussions for the family as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Well, who's the young lady that's the lead in the film?
That is an actress called Sonera Angel. She's done quite a few really cool things. I think she was in an HBO show as well recently. So she's
Nice.
really talented.
Awesome. Well, do you mind if we look at a clip?
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna look at a clip of Zaara. I think this will be awesome. Let's see if I can get this correct. Let's see, guys. It's gonna be share screen. Okay, and there we are. Okay, let's see if I got this right, guys. Here we go. There we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah. Oh no. Wait a minute.
Just here, please.
How do I go back?
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, sorry. It's my fault. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get its head at least.
Want to full screen it maybe?
Oh, is that? I'm trying to see how to do that. Like so.
Can you pause it?
Is that better? Yeah, I can. Okay, guys. Everybody knows I'm not the most tech savvy. I'm going to pause it for a second.
Yeah.
Only because we want you to see the whole thing. So
Yeah.
go back. How would I do it? It's full
If you
screen.
go right back, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see where the four, that thing. Click that.
Okay.
Now you can-
Gotcha. Now we got it. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. Great. There we go. That's better.
And just here, please. Thank you. Have a good day.
Nice. Very nice. Wow. Very nice. Wow. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. So, guys, the name of the film is Zaara. And I'm sitting here talking with director, writer Hassan Raza. Thank you so much. So, who else starred in this film? The gentleman that plays, I want to say, the father?
Yes, the father. He's actually a comedian, or he was a comedian. He unfortunately passed away about
I'm sorry.
18 months ago. Yeah, Bridge Mohan, extremely talented guy, and basically one of our other main characters is James Graham. He was. He's on the poster as well, and then the other main character was the mother, Manisha Hassan, and she's been in quite a few major Bollywood productions. So she's also another really talented person to know.
Yeah, she looks familiar. I like to watch a lot of Bollywood movies, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the name of them, but they're my favorite. I hate to say it. I love anything that gives a little spice. I like, so it doesn't matter. But I love foreign films better than my regular. So that's just me. I've always had a quirk about that, but whatever. How did you decide on black and white? Because that was clever. And the last director, I'm sure there's plenty of people that tried it. But the last person I remember doing black and white, where I loved everything he did, was Alfred Hitchcock. From The Birds to The Blob to well, he didn't do The Blob, but all his movies.
Yeah.
Gave you more suspense.
Absolutely.
Was that a budget decision or creative decision?
It was a little bit of both, really. So, like, one thing was to do with the budget, because for me to get the right color within a limited budget with limited resources was a little bit tricky, because I didn't think that I would always be able to get exactly. I wouldn't be able to get like the camera that I want, or exactly the clothes that I want and stuff like that, or even like obviously with lights, we're limited with lights and stuff as well. So one was just basically like if you just turn the film black and white, it gives it a nice feel to it without you having to do too much to it. And you've got you know, just with a little bit of soft light can go a long way. And the other thing was that obviously because this was like a very like low budget independent sort of a thing, and I was looking at lots of like low budget independent films, you know, as inspiration or to learn from basically. And like Christopher Nolan's Following was one, you know, Kevin Smith's Clerks, or even Martin Scorsese's Who's That Knocking at My Door in 1967.
Wow.
Or you know, Jean-Luc Godard's Breathless. These were the types of films that I was like looking at just for research purposes, and they were all like in black and white, and I just like absolutely loved. They all did it in like 16 millimeter film,
Okay.
which we tried to do as well initially. Because, you know, I thought it would be quite cool to have this like invisible umbilical cord between like filmmakers through generations and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I was kind of coming from, and then yeah, budgetary reasons, you know, research reasons, and yeah, I think just for the story it works. I just thought that it would work, and yeah, so that's what it was, and we did try to do it on 16 millimeter as well, but unfortunately. We ended up doing it on just digital Canon 5D Mark III.
Nice. It was. I love the cinematography. And did I say that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
I love the work in it, and that kind of brings you into it. You feel like you're going into something, and you don't know what that is, but you want to take the ride. That's kind of how I feel when I see black and white and beautiful cinematography. For me, that's what it does for me. You know, did you see The Lovely Bones? Just curious.
The Lovely Bones.
Lovely Bones, was
No,
it? No, you didn't see that? Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's interesting. Did you see Billie Holiday, the new one?
I have not. No, recently.
No. Oh, now if you're talking cinematography, look at that. Just for that purpose.
Billie Holiday.
Yeah, it's a newer version with Andra Day, the singer.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Well, she looks a little bit like Rihanna. I don't know if you know Andra Day, the singer. You'll know when you see it. Just look.
I'll check it out.
Lady Day. I forgot what they call it, but it's brand new by the gentleman that passed away. Oh gosh, what's his name? I'm horrible at naming names, so forgive me. I'm not as astute as you are. Forgive me. But what do you want most for viewers to get out of Zaara?
I just want them to basically like hopefully enjoy the film. Just try to, you know, like sit in a theater and try to see the world from her perspective for a little while, and yeah, that's it really. I just like hope that anyone that watches the film, you know, enjoys their time really.
Wow. Well, thank you. That's so awesome. And what would you tell a future filmmaker that's watching right now? Any pitfalls or advice you would give them?
What would I do? Have good coffee on set. That's a big one.
Good coffee on set.
Good
You heard
that. It goes a long way. But yeah, joking aside, I would say just start. You know, don't learn and then try to like make films. Just start making films, and you know, you'll make mistakes along the way. But start as soon as you possibly can, really, and then the learning process will take care of itself, really.
That is awesome. I thank you so much for you taking the time to come. I know it's late over in the UK. It's bedtime, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I appreciate it. We're getting it on here. So right now we do something called Sketch City,
Sure.
and we're about to play one of our sketches. So check it out. Here we go. All right, guys. Hi, I'm Trudy Tirade, reporting for Channel 1 News, live from the Dixie Fires in California.
Excuse me, this is Flash Flood reporting for Channel 1 News from the Dixie Fire in California.
Excuse me? This is my story. Back off. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I'm Trudy Tirade. It's very hot here. We're going to have to...
Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse us for one moment while we correct this minor misunderstanding.
Yes, one moment, please.
This is my big scoop. You get all the big stories, and I get the kids' lemonade stands and cats and trees. It's not fair.
Scoop? I'm going to give you a scoop of ice cream if you don't stop it. The reason why I got the story and you don't, because you would screw up a 2-card funeral, Flash. Don't play with me. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at the wildfires. As you can see, it's getting really hot over here, and we have to go. But I'm Trudy Tirade reporting for Channel 1 News.
And this is Flash Flood reporting too.
Good evening, and welcome to Channel 1 News, and welcome to Fireside Chat. I'm your host, Trudy Tirade, and tonight's guest is Dr. A.O. Falsey. Welcome, Dr. Falsey. How are you?
Hello, Ms. Tirade. I'm fine, thank you.
Fabulous. So let's get right to it, why don't we? Is there a new vaccine?
I'm excited to announce that there is a new vaccine just for the hood. And it's manufactured by Johnson & Johnson. It's 35% less effective than Pfizer and Moderna, so we send it to the hood.
Oh, now, what's your position on hand washing?
The Department of Infectious Disease position on hand washing is that effective hand washing prevents the spread of COVID-19. And when people wash their hands, they should sing happy birthday while they wash their hands to ensure that they wash their hands long enough. And when they wipe themselves, they should stand up and sing the national anthem to ensure they do that long enough too.
Well, okay. So what's your position on something like mask wearing?
The Department of Infectious Disease position on mask wearing is that everybody should wear a mask on Halloween. And if your girlfriend is really ugly, she should wear a mask too.
Oh, well, Well, Dr. Fauci, our time is winding up already. But exactly where do you see us in about 5 years?
Well, looking out 5 years, everything is very cloudy because I got cataract.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Fauci, for coming to see us. We really appreciate you here at Channel 1 News Fireside Chat. I'm your host, Trudy Tirade, and tonight's guest has been Dr. A.O. Fauci. Thank you again, Dr. Fauci, and we hope you'll come back and join us again.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Hey, guys, you're back. It's me on the town with Tanya, and I am here with writer-director Hassan Raza. We were just reviewing the film that's coming out soon, Zaara. Thank you so much for joining on the town. And is there any way that we can see this film over here in the U.S.?
Yes. So basically, I think that if anyone is interested in watching the film, the best thing would be just to follow Zaara's Instagram or Zaara's Facebook. Just follow the socials because we will be on OTT platforms very soon. And we have applied to, I think, a few in the US, some film festivals in the US. Okay. So if you just follow the socials, you'll be updated as soon as we know.
Awesome, and we thank you so much for taking the time to come check us out. And I think we're going to end with the song, and then we're done. I appreciate you taking the time to come again.
No worries. Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
Anytime, and when it comes, if it hits the United States, you come back again and let us know. All righty?
Will do.
All right. Let's hang out for 1 second here while I get this ready.
Baby, I'm drunk on it. No, the cop won't love you like I do. Baby, I know that we can't live in the past, but the past is all I see. And why you gotta make me wait? Why you give my love away every day? And she could probably take my place. She could probably take my. Yeah, I was running to God, but yeah, even praying to God, but even I'm God alone. 'Cause I'm choosing you instead, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.